讲什么故事？小咪。对呀、它就是魔法校车。我们今天要到地心里面去走一走，叫做 The Magic School Bus Inside the Earth。地心啊！你看，这就是魔法校车。他们今天要去哪里呢？你有没有想过，好多石头？对呀、In Miss Frizzle's class, we have been learning about animals' homes. For almost a month, we were pretty tired of it, so everyone was happy when Miss Frizzle announced, "Today we start something new." 所以他们要学新的东西咯。比如他跟那个 Arnold 说 "It's your turn to be the ant monitor"， 所以他们之前都在学这个昆虫还有动物。这是 "Is it always like this in Miss Frizzle's class"？ 这应该是新生，他是 new kid。You will get used to it 。他们都会有一些奇奇怪怪的事情。这是那个 Beaver Lodge。然后呢，这两个小朋友说什么 ？Something new. Thank goodness.Get off！ 你看这只水獭把他的桌子都吃掉了，所以今天要学新东西，要学什么呢 ？We are going to study about our Earth, said Miss Frizzle. She put us to work writing reports about Earth science.
那个绿绿的就是我们住的地方。
这是大陆，对啊，然后呢，蓝蓝的是什么？
蓝蓝的是海水。
蓝蓝的是海水，没错。And for homework, she said, each person must find a rock and bring it to school. 所以，那个 Miss Frizzle 说 ，Don't you often wonder what is inside the Earth？ 地球里面到底是什么？然后有小朋友说 ，No, not often. But the next day, almost everyone had some excuse.他们什么样的借口？他说 "Oh, I couldn't find any rocks. I found one, but my dog ate it." 最好是狗狗会吃石头。Your dog ate a rock? How come? Okay. 所以这边有讲说 "Where do rocks come from?" by Wanda 就是这个小女生哦。Most of the solid part of the earth is made of great masses of rock.
是啊，我喜欢捡。
你也喜欢捡石头。The small rocks that we collect are just pieces that broke off from these huge masses. 所以石头是这样来的。好 ，Only 4 people had done the homework, and Phil was the only one who had found a real rock. Oh, that's not a rock. 这个是什么？It is to a rock.It's part of an old 7-Up bottle， 所以这并不是石头哦。只有 Phil 找到的是石头，这一块是石头。You chipped this off the sidewalk, didn't you, Wanda？ 这是那个水泥吧，可能也不是石头，对不对 ？I guess we will have to go on a field trip and collect rocks, said Miss Frizzle. Arnold, that looks like...Styrofoam to me， 所以这根本就不像石头啊，看起来像保丽龙啊。Yeah, covered with dirt. It could be a style cupcake. 然后呢 ，You actually touched this, Arnold？ 所以他也是带了一块不像石头的东西来。所以 Tim 呢做了一个笔记，他说 What are rocks made of? Rocks are made of minerals. Sometimes you see tiny.Specks of different colors in the rock.
那个也算不是。
这些都不算啊，只有这个是石头啊。
这个也不是。
这个也不是啊，这是那个人行道上面的水泥被敲下来啊。Sometimes you see tiny specks of different colors in rocks. Sometimes you see shiny specks. These different specks are the different minerals that makes up the rock.
哎呀，这个常常在里面，这个是新的。
这是新生是不是？好，我跟他们不熟啊，你知道就好了。You never know what will happen on a trip with Miss Frizzle. Her new dress was a trip in itself. At first, the old school bus wouldn't start, but finally we were on our way. 你看她今天穿的这件洋装，上面都是那个圆锹，可以那个挖石头的，对不对？所以他们要出发了。校车有点问题，所以老师在修理哦。I can't believe Miss Frizzle dressed like that. Oh, you will get used to it. 新生还是在惊讶中。When we came to the field, all the kids wanted to get out of the bus, but suddenly the bus began to spin like a top. That sort of thing doesn't happen on most class trips. Oh, kids, fasten those seat belts. 所以他们然后要把安全带绑好很重要。Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Miss Frizzle, when can we collect rocks? 他们就出发咯。When the spinning finally stopped, some things had changed. We all had on new clothes. The bus had turned into a steam shovel, and there were shovels that pigs for every kid in the class. Start digging! Yelled Miss Frizzle, and we began making a huge hole right in the middle of the field. 他们开始挖洞了，到底要挖什么呢？ The earth is crusted by John 的笔记哦。The outside of the earth is a shell of hard rock and soil. This shell is called the earth's crust， 就是地壳就对了，是不是？
它是做石头。
他们在挖石头啊。然后他讲的 crust 不一样，他说 This crust is as hard as a rock too。他做的这个樱桃派的那个外面的脆皮也很硬。This isn't exactly easy. Oh, at least we are missing spelling. 他在做石头吗？我们来看看他在干嘛。所以他们在做什么？我们先看看。First, we will dig through the earth's crust. The top layers of the crust is soil. Dirt is another word for soil. 所以呢，地表的就是地表的那个最外层就是泥土的，对，他们要先挖开那一块。Oh, it looks like dirt to me. Oh, great! Now she can read my mind. 这个是那个算什么？我不知道中文叫什么就是可以挖洞的锄头吗？好像是吧，我要查一查。What is soil? By Flory 的笔记，什么是泥土呢？ Soil is made of ground-up rock mixed with clay, beds of dead leaves, leaves, 对不起 beds of dead leaves, sticks and small pebbles. Without rock there would be no soil for plants and tree to grow in. 所以泥土是用什么做的呢？有石头。有那个小石子，然后还有一些死掉的树叶，那个风化的树叶吧。Before long, clank, we hit rock. The Frizz handed out jackhammers. We began to break through the hard rock. 然后我们要穿越比较硬的那个岩石哦。I'm not used to Miss Frizzles yet. Get it? Give it time. So 这里又有一些笔记哦，这是谁的笔记呢 ？Shirley 的笔记。There is always rock under you by Shirley. Most of the rock in the 等一下，我们先看完这里好不好 ？Most of the rock in the earth's crust is covered with soil or water. But if you dig deep enough, you will find the rock wherever you are standing or walking or floating on earth.There is rock under you. 所以就算在水下面也有石头哦。好，那我们来看看这一页说什么。Hey, these rocks have stripes, said a kid. Miss Frizzle explained that each stripe was a different kind of rock. 所以它们是不同的石头，所以看起来好像有不同的颜色。Millions of years ago, these rocks were formed in layers. This tan rock is called sandstone， 所以这个是 sandstone。砂石吗？砂砾石，这是 soil sandstone。This great stripe is shell， 这个就是 shell， 都不知道中文要翻成什么，要查一下。This white rock is limestone， 是 limestone。Layers hum like a cake. Oh, don't try to eat it， 是像蛋糕一样一层一层，但是不能吃哦。We chipped off pieces of the rocks for our class rock collection. These rocks are called sedimentary rocks, class, said Miss Frizzle. There are often fossils in sedimentary rocks. So 这里有讲 一些笔记，是 Molly 的笔记。How rock layers were formed by Molly. Millions of years ago, wind blew dust and sand into lakes and oceans. The dust and sand settled to the bottom in layers called sediment. Seashells form layers of sediment too.
那个橘色的那个石头呢？
哪一个橘色的石头？
就是从那个新年 party 回来。
橘色的石头，我不知道哎。
我给你一个提示，上面有一个路。
哦，在上面，在那里，在柜子上面，那不是石头啊，那个是用泥土陶土做成的那个陶艺品。Over time, the layers hardened into sediments, tearing rock we see today. 是吗？是这个字是这样念吗？An earth science words by Dorothy Ann. Sedimentary comes from a word that means to settle. 所以这里还有教你一些科学的字哦。This limestone has a fossil of a seashell in it. Oh, that's because limestone is made of shells all pressed together. Millions of years ago, there was a sea here. 所以以前这里都是海底，在海下面，对不对？ Why there are fossils in rock layers by Phoebe. 这里是 Phoebe 的笔记哦，我们来看看。Sometimes a prehistorical plant or animal died and was buried in layers of mud, sand, or crushed shells. Then it turned to rock along with the layers. It became a fossil. 所以这就是化石的由来。Wouldn't you know it? Just when we were finding lots of fossils, Miss Frizzle said, "Back on the bus, kids." Then, as we were driving along, we heard rock crumbling underneath us. Down we went. Everything was pitch black, and we were falling. Oh, I'll never get used to this. 那个新生又吓到，对不对？他们要去哪里啊？ Class, we're now going deeper into the earth. I'd rather be going back to school. I can't believe I said that. We are falling. Help! 哇！
我在拍照。
好啊。
因为他们做的石头。
你要看一下他们做的石头是不是？好。
这是这个。
We landed with a bump. Miss Frizzle switched on the headlights. We have fallen through the hole. 你的椅子可不可以搬回来啊？拜托你去做好吗？好 ，Miss Frizzle switched on the headlights. We have fallen through a hole into a huge limestone cave. Rainwater has been dripping down through the earth for ages, said Miss Frizzle. The water were away this cave in the rock. 所以他们来到了一个那个算是山洞里面哦，对不对？里面应该有很多沉积的那种，算是钟乳石吗？你看看，The Empire State Building is made of limestone too. This whole cave is made of limestone. Can you find more fossil here? Here is one, Miss Frizzle. Knock it off. 他不想要让他发现了一块。We wanted to stay for a while, but suddenly the boss sprouted a drill. It started boring through the rock. Freeze shouted, "Follow that bus!" And down we went. Look, a stalagmite growing from the ground, and a stalactite hanging from the ceiling. 所以这应该就是那个钟乳石。这边有介绍这个字，但是妈咪不太会念哦。House stalagmite and stalactites are formed by fill. Shapes that look like corns and icicles are formed in caves by dripping water that contains tiny invisible bits of limestone. How to remember which is which? The words Stalagmite has a G for ground. The word stalactite has a C for ceiling. 哦，原来是这样去记的，好厉害！所以发明这字的人还是有想过这个问题。The further down we went, the harder it got. The rocks were harder too. These are rocks that were changed from one kind to another kind by heat and pressure, explained the Frizz. Rocks that were changed are called.
他在写字。
对啊，他在写字，他用刻的。你看，他是拿那个铁锤，还有工具敲敲打打刻出来的。Okay, rocks that were changed are called metamorphic rocks.Another earth science word by Dorothy Ann. Metamorphic comes from a word that means to change. I didn't know rocks could change. It takes millions of years. 石头改变就是好几百年的时间哦。对 ，This beautiful marble used to be limestone. They make statues out of marbles. So this limestone plus heat plus pressure plus time equals marble. 所以这就是 marble 那个花岗岩大理石的由来哦。This rock used to be shale. It was changed to slate. 对不起 slate. Slate is harder than shale. This rock is very hard. Knock knock. Cut it out. We went down even further towards the center of the earth. We hit rock that was formed billions of years ago from a pool of melted rock under the earth's surface. Rock like this is called 这怎么念啊？又是一个难字。igneous 是吗 ？igneous rock。
我还好帮你了。
你会念吗？怎么念
？igneous.
How igneous rock were formed by Michael. Melted rock can push up through cracks in the Earth's crust. When the melted rock cools and hardens, it is called igneous rock. 但是中文是什么呢？我也不知道，我要查一查。他们要回家了吗？他是流汗啊，太热了，因为地心很热。Still another earth science word by Dorothy Ann. Igneous comes from a word that means fire. The heat inside the earth is like fire. It can melt rocks. 好啦，那我们继续看。老师说什么？老师说 ，This igneous rock is called granite. Many buildings had monuments 大写字我都看不懂。Many buildings and monuments are made of granite. Arnold, will you carry these samples? Earth science is heavy, man. I never know rocks could melt. 石头也是会融化的，温度太高的时候。We had dug all the way through the Earth's crust. It was so hot now that Miss Frizzle told us to get back in the bus. We're lucky the bus is air conditioned. What is your favorite rock? Rock and roll. 他最喜欢的石头是 rock and roll， 是一种摇滚乐。好啦，接下来呢 ，She stepped on the gas and the bus started really drilling. Soon we were actually inside the earth. It was hot, and it got hotter and hotter as we zoomed toward the center. 所以地心超级烫，这就是 crust, melted rock. 然后这是 the mantle, the solid rock.然后这是 outer core， 这是外层的地形，然后这是 inner core。We were glad when Miss Frizzle headed out again. We reached the Earth's crust and drove straight up through a tunnel of black rock. It was great to see the sky. 好啦 ，What is inside the Earth？ 这是 Ralph 的那个笔记。Under the Earth's crust, there are pockets of melted rock. Below this is the mantle made of solid hot rock. The outer core is liquid metal, and the very center of the Earth's inner core is a ball of solid metal, larger than the moon. 我们终于快要结束了，对不对？他们要回去了吗？ Then we look around. We had come out on an island in the middle of the ocean. Isn't this wonderful, class? Said Frazzy. We have driven right up on a volcanic island. It didn't look like much, but if Miss Frizzle was right, the whole island was one big volcano. What is a volcano? 什么是火山啊？ By Rachel. A volcano is an opening in the Earth's crust where melted rock can flow out.
什么是那个？我不知道那个。
火山叫火山。Volcanoes comes in different shapes. 这是 Cinder Cone volcano， 这是 Composite volcano， 这是Shelved volcano， 不同的火山就对。妈咪也不知道有没有念对，然后查字典，因为我对火山也不是很了解。We were nervous, but Miss Frizzle made us collect some rocks. She said they had all hardened from melted rock that had come out of the volcano. Then suddenly we heard rumbling from below. 是什么声音啊？ The black rock we are walking on is basalt. This shiny volcanic glass is obsidian. Hey, this rock floats. That's pumice. Air bubbles inside make it the lightest rock there is. 所以说这个石头可以浮起来。I heard I hear a rumbling. Is that your stomach, Arnold? 他肚子饿了吧？有没有出来一整天的？ We scrambled into the bus. The freeze turned the ignition key and stepped on the gas. Nothing happened. The bus would not start. We thought we were goners. Volcanoes made new land by Arnold. Arnold 终于写了一个笔记，对不对？ The material that comes out of volcano is melted rock called lava. When lava cools, 对 hot lava. When lava cools, it's hardened into new rocks. In time, soil forms on the rock and plants can grow. I didn't know volcanoes could be useful. 这是 hot lava, 热的岩浆。Red hot lava came streaming out of the volcano. 我说的对。Some of it shoot into the air like a fountain. Some of it flow over the land like a river. Our bus went along with it right into the sea. So class, when this lava hardens, it will be the newest rock on Earth.
Hot lava.
对 hot lava. Who cares? Just get us out of here. 超烫的。When the red hot lava hit the water, it made a huge cloud of steam. All we could see was white. We seemed to be rising. With the steam and floating along. No one knows how long we floated in the cloud. Where are we? I don't know, but I have to be home by 3:30. But when it finally cleared, we were back in the school parking lot. 他们回到学校喽。
那个冒烟是什么？
这个是云啊，这是 sandstone 做的那个墙，然后这是 marble 做的雕像，这是 granite 也做成的那个石柱，然后这是 steel 铺成的那个 slab 铺成的那个地就是石子路，然后这是 lime grant for the lawn。然后这是 lime 对不起，这是 limestone， 这也是 limestone and shale。The cement 就是水泥啊，这些东西都跟石头有关系。It had been a weird trip, but we did get a great rock collection for our classroom. Arnold, that's not a rock, that's styrofoam. Not again. 所以他又带回来了一块那个，这是什么保丽龙吗？这就是他们收集的石头 rock collection， 对不对？这是 Phoebe 的 shell， 然后这是 Wanda 的 granite， 这是 Molly 的 basalt， 这是 Rachel 的 obsidian， 然后这是 Shelley 的 limestone， 这是 Amanda 的 marble， 这是 John 的 slate， 然后这是 Michael 的 sandstone， 这是 Floris pumice， 这是 Phil 的，这字怎么念啊 quartzite， 是不是？这些都是石头的样品。所以等到你上那个化学课、科学课、物理课这些课程的时候，你也会收集石头。好啦，讲完的就是 The Magic School Bus Inside the Earth the End。